The late, great Malcolm X once said, if you have no critics, you'll likely have no success. That's a very thought provoking statement to me because what he does, he bridges criticism with success. He suggests that criticism is a vital component in our journey towards success. And I agree. But the issue is that no one really enjoys being criticized. Because criticism by nature examines us and points out our flaws or shortcomings. Now, it's really hard to put a lot of work and sacrifice and effort into something and present it only for it to be looked at and picked apart. But we need criticism. Our tendency is to avoid it, is to run from it. When we see a critical person coming our way, we go somewhere and hide. We don't want to hear those negative words that expose us. That's normal. But think about it. If we're ever going to get better, if we're ever going to achieve excellence, if we're ever going to redefine our limits and push ourselves to the edges of our potential, we have to expose ourselves to criticism. Criticism is painful. It's like a punch in the gut, or it's like being cut with a knife, but it yields excellence. No one that became great in any field in life did it without criticism. Sometimes the criticism came from others, and other times they had to be hard on themselves. We have to avoid the tendency of running away from criticism. Criticism does not feel good, but criticism is a needed component of success. We need to be criticized. We need our shortcomings, our flaws, and our imperfections to be pointed out in our work so that we can always improve on it and make it better. That's just the way things are. Now, on the other hand, sometimes there are people, there are critics that criticize us, but they're not doing it to make us better. They're actually using criticism to hurt us personally, to insult us, or to discourage us so that we stop trying. But see, if we're smart, we can use this sort of criticism to our advantage as well. Even if someone from a position of ill will or resentment comes along and tells you that what you did was terrible, listen to that and think about it and analyze it and see if that is a legitimate criticism. If it is, take what was said and apply it. Even if they meant it to put you down or to crush you, you can use it to better yourself. What it takes is the ability to suppress our emotions, to not take it personal, to take that criticism, to dissect it and digest it and make it work for us. That's hard to do because we get caught up in not separating the message from the messenger. This is a vital component to success. You have to take criticism, whether it's soft criticism, hard criticism, what we like to deem constructive criticism. Whatever kind of criticism it is, take it for what it's worth, glean the value out of it, and make it help you to be better. Now, another thing we like to do, we like to insulate ourselves from the harsh criticism. We want to go towards critics that are soft on us. That's not good in the long run. Because anytime you water down, sugarcoat, or otherwise dilute the truth, you don't get the full effect of the criticism. Don't be afraid to expose yourself to harsh criticism. Because once you can put your emotions to the side and analyze it, it will make you better. Because sometimes we think we gave our best and we did our best, And the bar just needs to be set higher so we know we could have done a lot better than what we did. Now, the other tendency we have is to love and seek after praise. And praise can be deadly. You see, sometimes those around us that love us and care about us give us praise that we don't deserve. And they want to do this to stay in our good graces or to shield us from the truth, because if we see the truth or hear the truth, it hurts and they don't want us to experience any pain. Now, though, those are noble motives, in the long run, they hurt us because we can develop this false sense of security in our work or in our production. And we can think that we did well, but actually we did an awful job. So with praise, take it, but quickly throw it away. Be appreciative that someone actually likes your work and sees what you do, and they want to let you know that you did a good job or an excellent job. But throw that stuff away. Make praise temporary, but criticism permanent. Listen to criticism, but hear praise. See, the problem with going after praise is that because praise makes us feel good, because it inflates our ego and it strokes our pride, what happens is we can develop an addiction to it. And once you get addicted to something, you'll do anything and everything, even compromise who you are, to feed that addiction. And one of the most dangerous addictions that we can develop is an addiction to praise and flattery. Because someone who is smart can come by and pick up on that and use praise and flattery to manipulate you. They can pick up on that desire you have and begin to feed it and string you along and set you up for failure. You don't want to give anyone that kind of advantage over your life. So when someone comes along and praises you, accept it and shake it off. Let it go. Because you'll be praised for what you did today. But today is going to become yesterday, and you got to always be focused on tomorrow. Take that criticism and hold it. Analyze it. Help it to push you towards tomorrow. That praise, accept it, but put it at the back of the shelf. You don't need it. You don't need praise. You need criticism. Now, praise, it can show us that we're going the right direction. It can let us know that we did do well, but that is only good for today. When you're striving for excellence, when you're striving for betterment, expose yourself to that criticism and put that praise to the side. If you enjoyed our discussion today, you could read more about this and other related topics in my book, Building a Better You, Being Real, Letting Go, and Moving On. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or send me an email. Just click on the links in the description.